Welcome back to Nullius, where I still need to clean up the mess that I made, sort of. And I also want to connect this up, these resources, to where they should actually go. Guess I'm lacking some belts for that. So I guess this is just temporary until I come back with some more belts and underground belts, I guess, and inserters, and there are a lot of things lacking on my hotbar. And then I also need to make sure that the lubricant is being produced by removing some of the hydrochloric acid. So what am I missing here? I think I still should make more of those battery things. Might not have enough belts. But of course I can exchange that for some underground belts. So now I have enough of these capacitors. Which I needed for an antenna. Or I guess I could just click twice on these train stops. So now I have some train stops, which also was a condition for that. And I guess I still need to place them. But first I want to fetch some belts and underground belts. And inserters. Guess I don't need as many splitters right now, but I need some power poles. And also some underground pipes. Don't know if I'm producing them on the bus already. I might just try to make them manually. So I will now get some gravel from one of the overflowing gravel chests. And then I can make some underground pipes on the way. Then I can throw the gravel back in. And electricity is low again, but I guess that is something I can't really change too much. Because I'm still lacking sufficient technology, especially when there's no wind. Or I need to make sure that I always have enough steam being produced. So I did want something back here. Just have forgotten what it was. Maybe I didn't actually want something. I wanted to see whether the purple science is not being produced quick enough. And that's because of these electronic things or logic circuits. They are missing graphite. So that's something I can try to figure out. when I'm down there and fixing the hydrochloric acid. Okay, there's the lubricant that is still there somewhat. And this needs insulated wire. But I don't really need these motor tools too much at the moment, so I don't need to waste anything on that right now. What I do need to do is remove this stuff, I guess. And then I could use this pipe actually to transport hydrochloric acid down there. Because that is actually a way to get rid of chloric stuff. Could also just delete this. I guess I have no lack of saline water at the moment, so if I can dump it into the sea, then that would be good. So with a liquid vent and an outflow, or I could just boil it and get brine, and I could get rid of the brine. So I really need to think about that probably. Could also boil brine at some point and get salt. So I think that is a good thing to do whenever I have not enough steam in this system. I should just boil saline water. Or saline, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I will always do it my way, I guess. So now just this underground pipe. How many heat exchangers do I have? Or combustion chamber? I don't know. That's actually the same thing. So I will look again whether I can boil this. I need a heat exchanger apparently. Don't know if that's something I can do right now. I need heat pipes for that. And to produce heat pipes I need pipe 2, aluminum sheet and water. I think I can do this. Don't know if I have those machines already. So small assembler 2. These are all things that I should have at the moment. But there might be a complicated chain of recipes. Nevertheless, I think it should be my next task after putting hydrochloric acid into this pipe. So that the lubricant production can turn on again. Okay, now I also want to connect the sheet and other thing again. It was right here. For that I have fetched some belts. I wonder how to do it exactly. I guess on the left side there will be aluminum sheets. And then on the right side, of course, the other. And it's not used anywhere right here, so I can just change how it's routed. But I also need to make sure that there's nothing else on the belt that will get in some way disturbed by the new resource. So that's also just going there on the right side. That's good. I think I'm still not producing these chests automatically, which I probably need for what I just researched. I think it was the heat exchanger. I mean, what I just looked up. I guess these aluminum plates are also not yet on the bus. And I don't have quite a lot of aluminum. So I guess graphite was one problem there. So carbon monoxide is probably enough. So these machines are of course quite slow at the moment. So one problem there is a lack of carbon monoxide. Why is that? Do I have not enough hydrogen? It seems so. I have definitely enough oxygen. I wonder whether I should just produce more of this, or whether some other process might help. Also, these machines are quite loud. I guess I could try to limit how much of this methane is being produced. I guess it would be good if I don't burn too much of the methane just to get energy. Instead, I should just burn the saline water. So I need to look for methane. And I will say if it's less than 5,000 in there. Also, there's probably some other production. Or where is that pipe going or coming from? So that is actually, oh no, it's just burning it. But only if it's over 7.5. And there's some being produced by this aluminum hydroxide process. Okay. So I guess this steam production should only happen if methane is actually a lot higher. If there's too much excess methane being produced by the aluminum thing. I should just probably reduce that to 4000. Don't know if there are really many more processes that expect methane. Could just see whether that is leading anywhere else. I think it's just going to this combustion chamber. So now I'm lacking some water. But I guess there's still enough saline water for this process. And there's quite a lot of chlorine in the system. Guess I might just try to add more of those machines. Priority electrolyzer. And in the meantime I can just place one station there. Or maybe... Okay, I did a checkpoint, and now that I can, now I can remove that again. I want the station not to be right next to these electrolyzers. So I think I have enough fuel to get to the other station. I also have a cargo wagon, so that's good. By the other station I mean the other point where I still have to place a station. Guess there's just one wind turbine doing everything. Okay, now I can just place down the station, and then I could probably place some chests there. So, and now I think, because I don't want two locomotives everywhere, I will build some kind of ring. And since this will be the only train for some time, I will not place any signals. I guess I can't place any signals anyway, so now I will play the manual inserter. So that this train is full. So I guess now I can add these stations after I've called them somewhat. I guess fetch limestone, and then the other one will be deliver limestone. And then the train can learn these stations. And please don't run away. Good that you don't have the other station already. And I guess I still need to build the loop at the other station. And of course some chests to unload. And hopefully this now works at least a bit automatically. I guess I will have to deliver fuel at some point. Okay, that's a way of getting rid of sodium hydroxide and also water if I have too much, but right now I don't have too much water. And there's still no other recipes that I can use to get rid of sodium hydroxide. I hope these chests will last some more. Okay, the hydrogen is now enough, it seems. Also the oxygen is very much enough. Guess I might have to deal with that at some point. So there is some oxygen venting going on. Apparently it could still go faster, so I don't have to build any more vents. But also I could produce more carbon monoxide. will try it right there. So hopefully this now helps with the production of graphite. There are always 2 graphite things coming through every other second, I guess. And it seems like there might be enough carbon monoxide to add another chemical plant there, if I had one. At least I can craft one. But it would be nice to have them crafted automatically. Probably one of the next things I should do. So this also needs hydrogen. So I hope this is now helping a bit more, fulfilling my graphite needs. So I will end this episode for now. See you next time.